video will be kind of hard for some of you, maybe. Hopefully, it can bring you just a little bit of comfort. So, April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and I wanted to speak with y'all about something, and I wanted to do it very gently, but I also wanted to be honest with y'all. If you ever felt confused about your experience or questioned if it counted, this is for you. Sometimes people think it has to look a certain way, but it doesn't. If someone has pressured you, kept asking, or made it feel like that you couldn't say no, that's not consent. If you were too intoxicated or out of it to fully understand what was happening, it was not consent. If your body froze in the moment, that was not consent. And the part that I need you to understand is that none of it was your fault, not the way you reacted, not what you wore, not how you responded after, because things happen. You can freeze, you can fawn, your fight may be triggered or your flight may be triggered. Things happen. You're not dramatic, you're not too sensitive, and you're not broken. And if you're still trying to figure out how you feel about it, that's okay. You can take your time, do it gently, take care of yourself. Always be gentle with yourself because your body has managed to get you through so much. You really have to think about stuff sometimes, and it can be hard, but your body has done amazing things for you. Like, your fingers allow you to hold the hand of someone wonderful. They allow you to feel the softness of your blankets or your stuffed animals or something. And those things bring you comfort. And your nose, it allows you to smell these wonderful smells like cotton candy and cookies and flowers, And I say this because when you think about stuff that has happened to you, you often think about your five senses: feeling, touch, hearing, what the heck? But anyways, you often think about those things, and when you're triggered, it's good to redirect your focus to other things, to find the good in your senses, to find the good in what's around you. What happened to you matters, and even if you're still figuring out how you feel about it, you deserve patience, you deserve gentleness, you deserve softness, and you deserve to heal at your own pace. Healing is a cycle. It's a never-ending cycle. I always find myself starting over again, even though I thought I was almost at the finish line. I always had to start over. And starting over is always the hardest, because you thought you made so much progress and something just set you back. But it's okay to be set back. Just don't ever stop, because you can get somewhere wonderful. And every time that cycle begins, you get further than you was the last time. And it's great to see how much of a difference it can make. It takes time, it does, but I think it's worth it to continue healing. I think it's great to learn to love yourself in a way that you've never loved anyone else before. To love yourself is great, If no one else has told you before, I believe you. And you are still worthy of love. You are worthy of being safe. You are worthy of safe love, gentle love, careful love. You are worthy of love in general. You are worthy of relationship love, partner love. You're worthy of family love, sibling love, friendship love, workplace love. You're just worthy of love. And there is so much in the world to love. It's great, even if it's been so long and you are just now able to speak about it or even accept it that it's happened, it's okay. It's okay, because it takes time to accept something like that. It takes time to believe that something like that has happened to you, you know? Um, Even if it's months later, years later, days later, it doesn't matter. It happened, and it makes you feel a type of way, you know? Assault, it's not easy to come back from. It's not easy to keep going the day after the first shower. It's not easy. And you know, some people don't speak up because they're afraid of not being believed. They're afraid of being hurt. They're afraid because people say that that person didn't do that because they're a great person. They're a teacher. They're a grown man. They're an athlete with a future. It doesn't matter. They did it. And you don't have to keep quiet just because someone else doesn't believe you. You speak your truth. Because you could be protecting someone else, you know? And you don't have to make them feel comfortable. You're uncomfortable. So why should they feel comfortable? No. Tell them, tell everyone. Let them know that what they did wasn't okay. And I think that's something that I have to work on too, because for some reason I'm still protecting people. Not necessarily protecting them, but I don't know. I speak about what happened to me, but I don't say names. And it's hard for me because I have bonds with these people, you know, and when someone says that they've been assaulted, you would think that it's from a stranger, but most of the time it's from someone that they know personally, you know, your cousins, your parents, your grandpas, your sisters, your brothers. It could be your teacher, your preacher, pastor. Same thing. There's nothing to be laughing about. Don't mind me. But it could be anybody. Don't let nobody keep you quiet, even if it takes time for you to speak up about it, you know? Back to what I said about healing. Healing isn't linear. You know, it's not a straight path. There will be good days. There will be bad days. Some days you will feel okay, and then maybe a few minutes later you're not feeling okay. You will have random triggers, certain smells, certain touches, or hear, like the things that you hear can trigger you. I'm a terrible English major, by the way, but you know, it's not easy. And I like to start the day by reminding myself that it wasn't my fault. I like to say affirmations to myself. I like to write, you know, because sometimes when you keep things to yourself, you don't, it's all just stuck, and it's in your mind like a hurricane, a never-ending hurricane, so you have to get it out some kind of way. You should write, or paint, or you can dance or sing, or you can do anything. She felt that. Your story doesn't end with what hurt you. You are still here, still growing, still becoming. And I know that some days feel heavier than the others. Some days it's quiet, and some days it's loud. But every step you take, no matter how small, it still counts. Healing isn't linear, and that's okay. There's no deadline for your softness. There's no timeline for your peace. Be gentle with yourself. Speak kindly to yourself, even on the days when it's hard to. You deserve a life that feels safe, a love that feels soft, and a space where you don't have to shrink to be accepted. What happened to you does not take away from your worth. It never did. You are allowed to take your power back, slowly, quietly, and in your own way. And no matter where you